Do you find yourself searching through your fabric stash for the perfect coordinates? Do you strive to be more confident in your color combinations? If you answered yes or just love fabric, then a subscription to Goodies Color Club is for you. Goodies Bundle Club is a quarterly subscription program with carefully curated fabric bundles by me sent right to your doorstep. I handpick every fabric in each delivery with 12 half-yard pieces, which will only be available to Goodies Bundle Club members. In addition to an exclusive Stash Builder bundle, each delivery includes a booklet of information on the fabrics I have chosen, the fabric designer, additional fabric suggestions to use with the bundle, and quilt patterns that would be a perfect pairing with the fabric. Hi, my name is Gudrun from Gia Designs, and welcome to our 200th episode of our Tipsy Tuesday. Hi everyone, I'm excited to be here with my co-host. Now what's your name? Are you going to tell everybody your name? This is Johan, and he's 3. And he is going to help me out today, right? Yes, excited to be here celebrating with Amma 200 Tipsy Tuesday episodes, and he's actually made an appearance before on a few of them. But thank you all for being here. We are so excited to celebrate with you. Of course, there wouldn't be a show without you guys. Of course, Mr. HP is running the show, as usual, from the background. And so whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, we want to make sure that you say hi to everybody, see how excited you are about our number 200 show. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe or follow our page. And of course, sign up for those notifications so you never miss a show. We're going to recap some of the things we've done throughout the years. And we're going to give away lots of prizes. So make sure you keep commenting throughout the show because we're going to have some live winners. We're going to have some giveaway questions for you. Lots of opportunities, whether you're watching us live or later on. So just stick around. Of course, we would not be here without all of our viewers. So thank you. We're going to go down memory lane a little bit and revisit what we've done in 200 episodes. And of course, like I said before, great giveaways, right, Johan? Great giveaways. Now, we have to start with our giveaway from last show, and that was, I asked you a question. We were talking about strips, of course, because our strip along is coming up, and it was about do you prefer pre-cut strip packs or cut your own strips? And the winner is Mr. HP. You got our winner. Oh. Shelly Fraser Summers is our winner, and her answer was, I prefer to cut my own because of the pre-cuts not being 2.5 inches. Totally agree. Congratulations, Shelly. Just send us an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com and to claim your prize, and we'll send you that gift card right away. Now, of course, as we celebrate this milestone, not many shows make it to 200 episodes, even on primetime TV. So we're very excited to celebrate. And if it wasn't for you, of course, this would not be happening. You have stuck with us throughout the years. You've tackled some serious situations with us, what was going on in the world. You've witnessed some major milestones in our personal life as well, birth of some children, and then celebrated birthdays and weddings. And so we are all excited to share, of course, our life with you. And so let's take a look at our early years. So our first ever Tipsy Tuesday episode was back in 2018. Was it in May or June? I think it was in June. But anyway, so that was our first episode. So Mr. HP has gathered...
Way back somewhere.
Yeah, way back. He, of course, was with me all along running the technology. As you have probably noticed, we have very much improved on the technology. But you found some bloopers, didn't you?
Couple little bloopers. I didn't want to put them all in there because it would have been so many.
Yeah, so here's a little flashback for the intros from some of our first shows and then kind of leading into our today's. So check it out. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to my quilting chat, my first live Tipsy Tuesday, even though it's a Wednesday. Hey everybody. I am really sorry to have to come on live here today or tonight, and we are not going to be able to run our regular Tipsy Tuesday. Unfortunately, our computer keeps crashing whenever we hook up the cameras, and so something is going on. We're not quite sure what it is, and multiple attempts have not solved the issue so far. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to my live quilting chat, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to my live quilting chat, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi, everybody, and welcome to our first Tipsy Tuesday episode of 2021. Yay! Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to my 100th Tipsy Tuesday, my live quilting chat. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to my live quilting chat, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here with us. Of course, Mr. HP is controlling the show, ruler of the roost. Say hi. We are just a little under the weather today, so I apologize for my voice being a little raspy. We got some throat bug in us, so he's already wearing pajamas. Are you on the internet or are you off the phone?
phone.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry for all of the a little kinks. So I don't really know what we said, what you were hearing in the beginning. We were trying to get set up and realized we were live. Hi, my name is Gudrun from GA Designs. Welcome to my live quilting chat, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being with us now live on YouTube and Facebook again. Yay! Am I still in jail? Yes, but we found a back entrance. So we are here. Happy to be here. And thank you all that are watching us on Facebook now and those that stuck with YouTube. There's, pros and cons to each one. So just excited that we're all here together again. My name is Gudrun from GA Designs. Welcome to my live quilting chat, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Tipsy Tuesday show, our first of the year. Thank you for being here. We are live on Facebook and YouTube, and I'm here of course, along with my sidekick, Mr. HP, running the show. Of course, this is a new year, first show of the year, so we, of course, are refreshing some things you might have noticed. Well, there it is. Not too many bloopers, actually, from Tipsy Tuesday, because you know why? Because it's live. We have to deal with the bloopers live. So
Exactly.
Whenever something happens, we have to deal with it live. So that's why we don't have many retakes. There are no retakes.
No retakes.
Just some situations we've had to deal with.
Figure it out as you go.
Johan, I'm so happy that you're here celebrating today with me. Yeah? You having fun? Yeah, a little more quiet than you were a few minutes ago. So if you just happen to be catching us or are fairly new to our show, maybe you haven't seen all the things we've done in the past 200 episodes. So I thought it would be fun to kind of go through some of the things we've done in those episodes. So I'm going to start with our tutorials. So I have done loads and loads of tutorials live, and some have been posted. Many of those tutorials now live on our YouTube channel. So check it out there if you haven't. So some of the things that we have looked at, or the things that I have been teaching during the shows, of course, a lot of tutorials on the stripology rulers, going kind of beyond the basics of just cutting strips and rectangles and all that. Maybe it's cutting bias strips for binding, some fuzzy cutting, trimming some rectangle blocks or oversized blocks. I've showed you how to use our point trimmers and ruler stickers in different occasions. I've showed you how to photograph my quilts, some tips on photographing quilts, laundering my quilts, storing my quilts. You all know now how to stripologize any pattern, that is utilizing the rulers to cut any size units and make it your way, easiest and most efficient. I've talked a lot about how to get the best use out of our fabrics, cutting your half-yard bundles and scraps into usable units, and even how to store those units in a beautifully organized fabric collection. I've shown you my methods of making half square triangles and quarter square triangles, spinning seams, the way I pin or not to pin. I've shown you some partial seams, machine binding methods. We've tackled piecing accuracy to the core, how to work with printed panels, fusible applique, mitered corners, and binding 60-degree corners. Now, every show, of course, I give you a fabric picking and color lesson with my fabric pulls, but we've also done a whole matchmaking series where I share my philosophy on pairing patterns with the right fabric choices. And then we cannot forget, of course, starting in 2023, I have a regular segment on the Tipsy Tuesday show called Tip of the Day. So make sure you check those out. Some of them are, you know, kind of more major tips. Others may just be small but mighty. So check all those out. So lots and lots of tips, right? That's what Tipsy Tuesday was always supposed to be about. Yes. We don't drink on Tuesdays. That's the misconception. We do that other days of the week, don't we, Johan? Fridays. We have a cocktail, right? Yes. All right. My co-host had to do a little jumping around, so getting some of the jitters out, right? Okay, so we're ready to go now. Now we want to ask you a question, and you can answer this in the comment. This is a giveaway question, so make sure you answer this. As I talked about all of those tips, I would love to know what has been your most valuable tip or favorite tip, something maybe it was surprising, maybe is valuable, that I have given you during Tipsy Tuesday. Or maybe it wasn't a Tipsy Tuesday. But what has been your most valuable tip or favorite tip all this time? So answer the question, and you are already automatically entered in to a giveaway for prizes. We'll announce all of the prizes except for our live ones on our next show next week. So just put that in the comments, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, and we will get that going. Now, speaking of patterns, we have done a lot of tutorials where I've given you a free pattern for a project and kind of taken you through the process on our Tipsy Tuesdays. And it goes beyond just our Advent projects. There are numerous times where we have free patterns. Now, these free patterns now live on our website. You just go to free patterns. And what's our website, Johan? Do you remember? Right there, right? gequiltdesigns.com. And you just click on shop and go to free patterns to find those. But let's take a look at some of the free patterns that we have done as a tutorial on the website. On the Tipsy Tuesday, starting with the Orphan Cake Runner. This is a quick and easy quilt-to-go table runner using 10-inch squares. And this was one in the early days of the stripology ruler, of course. Then we have the Diana quilt, which is a start to finish tutorial to make a very simple kind of a rail fence type quilt from 10-inch squares. It's great for beginners because you can use the ruler. It shows you how to use the rulers. Very simple construction. Then we have the Cane Toss Runner, another quilt-as-you-go, quick and fun holiday project. And you can, of course, change up some of the appliques for those blocks. And I have actually done it with candy corn before or other things. I remember way back in the day, I did a tutorial on my favorite little gift item, which are coasters, and made those in a few different fabrics. These are great to use up some 5-inch squares, leftover squares. And so great to gift with like maybe a great pack of coffee or hot cocoa, or maybe a cocktail mix or a liqueur. We have had tutorials on how to make a mini stocking, like a quilt-as-you-go mini stocking, scrappy stocking. This is a small one. And then we also did a large version. So a scrappy stocking tutorial you can find. And these are both free patterns. We have a great stash buster leftover project called Tony, a little crib size pattern that could, of course, easily be made larger using some leftover 2.5-inch strip bits. So this is perfect to use when you're making some of my strip quilts and you have little tiny pieces left. Then we had just this last year, the Border Up Table Runner, which is a quilt-as-you-go table runner using those beautiful border prints that sometimes we don't know what to do with. Very quick and easy, great for gifts. We had also a Halloween treat bag using a printed panel. Look at this one, Johan. You have this one, don't you? Yeah, and what does it do? You put candy in it?
Yeah.
But doesn't it glow in the dark? Yeah, it glows in the dark. It was super cool, right?
Wait.
Way cool, yeah.
It has washi candy.
Yeah.
It told me.
Oh, okay.
It was Mr. Ding dong,
Ding dong, and you had to say
washi candy in.
they put candy in the bag. Yeah. When you what did you have to say?
It said, thank you.
Yep, thank you. That's right. But first you have to say what? Trick or treat. Yeah. Trick or treat too. Thank you. Exactly. Now you know how to do that. Okay, so then we of course have every year since 2020, so 3 years of Advent projects, which are fun little quick and easy projects we do during the Advent season. So a little holiday gift to all of our viewers. Free tutorials, video, and patterns. So let's take a look at some of those. So this is from this past year. We had the Bowl Cozy Advent pattern. And then we had a little tutorial on a zipper bag with a clear vinyl window called the window zip. Perfect to store your organizing clips and stickers. Then we had a pot holder. Really fun shape. Easy to make. Don't be scared of that curved edge. It's really simple and has a little pocket, so perfect to make for gifts. And the last project we had this past year was the gift bag. So using some beautiful fabrics to make reusable gift bags. Another favorite. I love that gift bag. I'll be making a lot of those throughout the years. So then let's go back to 2021 Advent. And we had 4 projects for 2021 Advent. The first one, I believe, was the apron. Do you have the apron photo? No? We had an apron. And then we had, I believe, oh, they were all hiding. Yeah, it's a lot of photos. We'll wait for Papa to catch up, right? So we had apron, a simple apron. You can use half yards to make it. Really, really easy, but super cute to make with some beautiful holiday fabric or any other fabrics. And then we had, last year, we had the origami bags. That's right. The origami bags was, that's a really quick kind of drawstring bag to make in a couple of different sizes to use for gifts and all kinds of other things. We had the easy placemat, which was a quick and easy quilt as you go placemat. And then we had a travel pillowcase, which is awesome. And Johan, you have this one, don't you? The travel pillow with a pocket to put all kinds of treasures in. So it works out really great. And then our first year we did this, we had beautiful self-binding napkins was our first project. We had the bottle gift bags. Yeah, well, these are the napkins. Yeah, there they are. Napkins, and then the bottle gift bags. I've made these over and over again. We had a trivet, a beautiful, super easy to make. You can make to match your decor. Little trivets to put hot stuff on. And then we had Scandinavian woven hearts made out of fabric. Little baskets to hang on the tree and put little stuff in. So those are 12 Advent projects. Of course, we will keep doing those, so there will be 2023 Advent. Don't you worry. So that is some of the many free projects that we've done during our Tipsy Tuesday episode. So we would love, and I already see all of your comments on how many of those you have made throughout the years. And that's really beautiful to see and hear, and keep sharing those with folks. That's what we want. We want to bring them back to the shows, and so they come and watch with us all. So what is your favorite? This is another giveaway question. So if you have made any of these, which one was your favorite free tutorial, free project tutorial? We'd love to hear that. And maybe you can't choose. Maybe it's a lot of them. So favorite project. Okay? What's your favorite? Which one? The pillow? Okay, the pillowcase. Got it. Awesome. All right, so great to see all of your comments. A lot of the Advent projects are favorites. All of the Halloween ones, the gift bag. Oh, this is so many. This is great. Love all your answers. Thank you for that. And so another thing we have done a lot during our Tipsy Tuesday episodes, or we've talked about these, of course, are quilt-alongs and strip-alongs. And whether they have been during Tipsy Tuesdays or one of our one-day quilt-alongs, we've always utilized Tipsy Tuesday as to kind of talk about them, answer questions, and get everybody going to join us. So since we started the first Tipsy Tuesday, the first quilt-along we ever did was the Stella quilt. That was back in, I believe, December of 2018. So this was from my first Stripology Mixology book. And this was the first quilt-along we did during a Tipsy Tuesday. Shortly following that, we did the two-timer quilt-along. And this was where you can make two quilts from just 5-inch squares and a background fabric. Lights and darks, you can do both scrappy. And so we did some fun different options for that quilt. Then we had our 2019 strip along. That was our strip in the box. So following the 2019 strip along, we did an Ava quilt along, which is a single pattern. You like this quilt, Johan? That one is kind of cool. So that was, I gave options on a different version of the layout. Then we did our first one-day quilt-along, the famous quarantine quilt-along, the Elvira, back in March 2020, when everything changed for everybody. And shortly after that, in May, we did the Hope quilt-along. Yeah, the 2020 strip-along, I couldn't find a photo of. We did Strip to Shore, and that was during Tipsy Tuesday, kind of between those two one-day quilt-alongs. So I couldn't find that photo. So I'm sure you guys remember, many of you that did that it was kind of a play on using half hexagons, cutting your strips into half hexagons. Then we did in between Hope, during Tipsy Tuesday, we did a grab and go tote sew along, because it's not a quilt, it's a bag. From all of your encouragement, I did do a sew along with this one, and a lot of you made this bag and probably love it as much as I love the bag. As you probably very well know, I don't love making bags, but I love having them, so I push myself. But this one is great to have, a great tag-along bag. So then later in 2020, in I believe August, we did the Harmony Quilt-along, when the world kind of flipped on us again in 2020 for the second time. And so that was a really great event and a beautiful, I think, a beautiful result of everything. We did great fundraising with all of these as well. And so that's what was really beautiful, to bring that community together. Then we weren't done for that year. We did Stripping on the Side, which was kind of a little scrap challenge, and we were kind of counting down to our Mixology 2 book coming out. And so we did one of the quilts from the book was one of the options. You could use 1.5 inch strips or 2.5 inch strips. It was really great. It was kind of over a period of time and kind of playing with this idea of sewing something on the side as a leader and ender as you're working on other things. And then we kicked off 2021 with a Wanda quilt-along right after the book came out from our Mixology 2 book, and that one was a popular one. From there, we did a strip-along in 2021, and that year it was the Strip Joints quilt. A lot of you participated in that. I ended up making a really large quilt, which is all good. And after the strip-along, 2021 summer, we did Hey June. quilt along with the June pattern. So that was our full day quilt along, and was a fun day, kind of hoping that, you know, things were kind of getting back to normal. Kind of, not all the way. And followed with a later in the year quilt along. Phoenix was our quilt along late 2021. And that was a great one to use flannel or any kind of larger prints. In 2022, we kicked off the year with another quilt along from Mixology 2. That was the Jackie quilt along. And a lot of you participated in that. And then later that summer, we did Kimberly as we counted down for the release of the third Mixology book. And we gave a couple of different options for that quilt along of Kimberly. And this last quilt along we did was early 23. That was our supersized Amelie quilt along back in January. You don't have that photo. Well, I think they all remember. That's not that long ago. And then, of course, our next one coming right up is our strip along starting next week. I did the introductions last week, so hopefully you caught some of that, but you can still join in. All you got to do is snatch up the PDF pattern if you want all the updated versions of Strip Twist. And we will start with our first instruction during our next Tipsy Tuesday next week. So that's a lot of quilts, and I am probably guessing that some of you have been a part of all of them, and that's what is amazing to me. And that's where we really want to thank you for being a part and joining in on the fun, making quilts. So let me ask you our third giveaway question of today. What is your favorite quilt along that you participated in? Doesn't have to be a one day. It could also be one of those we do on Tipsy Tuesdays that takes a little bit longer. We'd love to see which one is your favorite, and then you're automatically entered for one of our giveaways. But we are also going to be picking some live winners. So whenever you're ready, Mr. HP, we have some live winners, but we're going to look at some fabric first. We have some wonderful new fabric, and Johan, you're going to help me with the fabric, right, today? So we have some wonderful fabric to show you. I'm going to move the computer out of the way. And the first one we're going to look at is called Sunnyside. Sunnyside. And it's a beautiful, beautiful floral line. Let me get all of these. So Johan, you're going to have to manage all of our fabric pulls. We're going to, of course, do a fabric pull, right? So I'm going to put those over on your side. Okay. And then you can just hand them to me when I'm ready. Okay. And maybe you can just have this one right here and this one right here. Okay? All right, let's look at Sunnyside. It is beautiful and classic florals. This is a line, let me see. I've got to have it all right. Which one is the designer? It's by Camille Kelly. This is a Moda line. This is her summer collection. So she is now designing on her own. And this one changed up the colors. Very classic blues. I love that kind of a medium navy. And then with the classic beautiful florals. Then we have this one, a little bit darker blue with some flowers. We have a lighter blue. Awesome, right? Do you like this one? Yep, this is a pretty color. What's this color?
Blue.
It's blue, that's right.
Mama,
Yeah.
Mommy, we love that color.
We love that color. Love that blue. And then a little bit of a plaid action here, a little diagonal. Love that.
We love that too.
Yeah. And then we have a different color here with the main print. Now, what is this color?
That's all green.
Yeah, that's green. And then there's a little bit of blue and a little bit of pink, right? Pink. You love pink, don't you, too?
We love pink too.
Yeah, you love pink, too. The greens are kind of two-tone, so there's both the lighter, just like the blues. We have the light blue and the dark blue. So we have the light green and then this darker, beautiful darker green, another crisscross type pattern. And we have a small floral in the lighter green. Awesome, isn't it?
Yes, me tiny.
Yeah, I really love that too. You just love all of the fabrics, don't you? Just like Amma. And this beautiful tone on tone, I really like this print. So simple, but gives a little pop of that white in there. And then we get a little bit of red. And so we have this burgundy color with a different smaller floral with the flower kind of like bouquets. And then this same print here on the burgundy, that deeper red. And so we have the shade differences in the burgundy as well as the blue and green. So going into a little bit more on the pink side or kind of a rose colored here with a large floral in a in a monochrome. So from the lights to the dark, and then we finish off with that diagonal print in a little bit deeper rose color. So this is the whole collection, whole bundle. So 12-piece bundle, very evenly colored with the red and the green and the blue. I love that. So let's do our fabric pull. As we talked about the fabric lesson, here we go. So we're going to pair these with the Floral Elements, and the Nocturne is really the perfect shade of that navy. Can you give me this one next? Thank you. And this is the Deco Stitch in the Indigo Sky. So just a tiny bit lighter blue, but it has the light ones in here, so it ties into the lighter blues. Can you give me that blue? Yes, this is a great light blue called Bumbleberry's Gray Blue. So it's a really great match with these. And then one more blue. Can you grab that one, Johan? Give me that one. So this one is called Grunge Harbor. And again, a perfect match, something great to use if you want just a texture and not too much of a print. It works in perfectly. Then we're going to show you the greens. So we're going to start with the darker greens. We have a watercolor print. This is from Happiness Blooms, but it's a perfect match with those darker greens. So we have it's the color Moss. And then I need this dark green next. It's a grunge, again, just if you want a texture. It's the forest color, so it has a little bit more olive, which brings out the warmth in those greens. Then we have two lighter greens. We have a Provisions in the Sage that has just a little bit of a dark texture to it. And then if you wanted a little more pattern, we have the Bumbleberries in the Leaf color. So just a little bit more pattern, but has some darker spots and some lighter spots. So great to mix in here. All right. And then we go with the dark reds or the burgundy. So let me show them this one next. This one is from Slow Stroll. It's called Twilight Plum. I really love this color. It's so rich and warm from Slow Stroll. And it's the Twilight print. And we have another one kind of on the darker side with a little bit of directional. The Moonscape in the burgundy has the lighter dots on it, as you can see. And then the darker works perfectly with the dark colors. Then we have this one. Now, what color is this, Johan? It's kind of pink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mama,
Yeah.
I love all that color.
You love all those colors, I know. Flights of Fancy in the Plum Wood. Beautiful, kind of a lighter rose color. And then one a little bit even lighter is Deco Stitch and the Rosebud. So really pulls out some of those lightest hues in these prints. But this is what I would choose to match the colors if you wanted to throw in something a little bit calmer to mix in with the prints. As far as a background, because there is so much white in here, I would go with a white background, but not pure white. I would go with something like the Grunge Soft Clear Water. You love that one too? Yeah, it's great because it has a little texture, a little bit of gray, so it mixes in great and really tones well with the whites. So this is Sunnyside. Can you say Sunnyside? Yes, Sunnyside. Beautiful fabric. Awesome, awesome fabric, and would look great in so many different quilts for sure. And we're going to show them another one, Johan. Yeah, you can help me. Definitely going to help me. So first we've got to take this one away.
Okay.
Okay. And this next one is really colorful. So I'm going to give you all of these first. Okay, here you go. And Johan, you speak Icelandic too, don't you? Yep. He does. So should we tell them any Icelandic words? What's your favorite word? Bio, maybe? You did go to Bio, didn't you? Yeah, Bio is a movie theater in Icelandic, and so that's the only word he uses for movie theater. And you went, what movie did you see? Mario?
Mario?
Yeah, it was Mario. Fun. Okay, let's look at this next fabric. This is really pretty. So this is a cave collection, cave facet collection. It's all of the same, the Japanese chrysanthemum. So this bundle I consider like a collectible. So it is all of the same prints, but in all of the different colorways. It is gorgeous, right? Gorgeous. So you can mix things in with this. You can use a few of them in a quilt. Of course, you could always use all of them if you wanted to. It's always going to be fabulous with any cave. But we're going to start on this color end here. So they might get a little kind of muddled together, laying them all out, but we're going to just go for it. So here we have the more purples, a little pop of hot pink, and then more into the deeper purples. This one is more muted. We have the real brilliant bright purples and that bright green on the background. Yeah, we're going to wait a little bit to show them these guys. Well, let me take these. These are going to be separate. And then the next color is bringing some of the greens into the actual chrysanthemum, and you'll see a little bit more magenta, purple hues. These are just beautiful. So I love these. You don't always have to just leave them large. You can, in of course, many of the patterns I do, but you can also cut them into smaller pieces, and then you get so many different textures and so many different colors. So this is a 13-piece collection with just this one print, but I just thought this was a brilliant way to snatch up all of the prints. Here we have the little bit lighter tones with that aqua background and getting into some of the pinks and beautiful soft lavenders. This one has a black background with greens and pinks and some pops of red. Beautiful. Into a more warmer hues. Another black one, but with deeper tones and a little bit of orange. Deeper tones of red and pink. We have, this one has a dark red background, but beautiful golds and orange and really warm. It's kind of reminds me it's on fire. On fire. Speaking of fire, look at this beautiful bright red background with really sharp, warm colors on top. That teal and green is just beautiful pop against all of them. Then we have three more. This one has a little bit more subtle because it has the lavender in the background and bringing in a little bit of the earthy browns here, the caramel brown color. And this one is very cool with a pink, light pink background, but then bringing in some of the sharpness of a little bit of navy in the flowers to bring out the real essence of the flowers and the outlines. Great contrast there. It'll be fun to pair with some black tone on tones or a black background. And then last but not least, we have the really beautiful yellows, the softest of the warm with a really light gray background, but beautiful oranges, lime greens, and yellows in the flowers. So this bundle sold out really fast for us, but there is more on the way. So you cannot order it now, but you can actually sign up for notifications for when it comes back. But I did pull fabrics that would kind of work with all of these. Now, first off, let's just see what kind of accent. You could put all of these in a quilt. You completely could, especially if you choose something that is like a scrappy with focus. So then I would pop it with either some black or some white as the background or as the accent focus fabric. Or even if you wanted to go not so sharp, you could do a gray, and it's still going to stand out from all of these prints. But let's play with some of these colors. Yeah, aren't they fun? Super colorful. So let's place these beautiful colors. So should we start with pink? Because you're holding the pink. The light pink here is the grunge blush. It has a little bit of lavender, so it would work well with some of the lighter pinks and then some of the lavender tones. It would mix really well. And then we have the hot pink with the bumbleberries and the hibiscus. So that would come perfectly into some of those hot pink colors. We have a purple, bumbleberries and the Halloween purple for some of the darker purple tones. We have an orange, right? Isn't this orange? Dimples in the persimmon is great to pop some of those orange colors and tones. Then we have a beautiful bright yellow with the dimples as well. And so that one would really go well with this last color here. And then there's also some highlighted gold colors other places. Thank you. Next one is another bumbleberries called Bright Coastal with all those medium blues. So it has blues in some of the purples, medium blues in here. And another blue hue is the chalk and charcoal in the regatta, so a little bit of teal. So you'll see teal kind of coming into some of the warmer tones as well. We have a plum color for all the plum tones that are in between in here. And then one more, we had to have a bright green, the chalk and charcoal and the grasshopper. And that is a perfect green to bring out some of the brighter tones of hues of green. So this is our Chrysanthemum bundle. Like I said, we sold out super fast before I even showed it, but it's coming back. We'll be coming back, and I kind of would love to hear if you like these combination bundles of cave fabric where we're really choosing just unique prints together. So that is that. Now, Mr. HP, should we announce one of the live winners?
Yes, we should.
On right now?
Let's see what we got here.
Okay, who's our winner?
See if we got a drum roll.
Yes. Drum roll. And you want to stick around to the end, everybody, because we have
Becky
giveaways
Hall.
and surprises. Becky Hall is one of our first live winners. Becky, congratulations. Thank you for watching our show live. And all you got to do is send us an email to help@quiltdesigns.com, and we will send you your prize. So I have one more fabric to show you. Actually, 3 fabrics. They are a part of our 1 yards. This is a beautiful, not a collection. Well, they're all from the same collection, but they work great as just beautiful novelty quilts prints from Dashwood, which is a UK-based company. This is called Strawberry Tea Kettles and Cups, and it's really cute tea kettles. Do you drink tea, Johan? No, you don't, right? But your puppet does, doesn't he? He loves his tea. So I just really like these. See the little birds? And then we have these little cups. What color are these cups? They're pink, yes, and gold. Yeah, with flowers. And then we have this one called the strawberry tea chickens. Look, strawberry tea chickens. So cute with the chickens, right? So they're from the strawberry tea line, and I just love the little ornamental chickens. This will be beautiful for some things, making some things for the kitchen, placemats. And then we have the strawberry print. So 3 prints we have. Yeah, you love strawberries, don't you? You would, yeah, you would eat all of those, even the pink ones. Pink strawberries, look at that. So great for placemats, maybe little table toppers or a teapot cover. Yeah, really cute. All right. So let's see if Papa has another live winner. Somebody that's been watching us today. Do we have a drum roll?
Well, of course
do you want to
we
make
do.
a drum roll, Johan? Do we make a drum roll like this? And stop. Lene Sendo Larson. Congratulations, Lene. You have won another prize. So please email us at help@gequiltdesigns.com to claim your prize. Congrats, congrats. But we're going to finish it off. Of course, we want to remind everybody to watch our show next week. And we have a show this coming Friday as well. And I might have a little co-host and helper for Friday as well. That's our Happy Friday show at 12 p.m. Central Time. And we are also so thankful for you joining us for all of those 200 Tipsy Tuesday episodes. Many of you have been our loyal customers for years, and so we were so excited to launch our loyalty program late last year, the GE FAMs. So starting now and for 24 hours, ending at 10 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, if you purchase anything on our website, you get double points. Double G-Easy points on all orders for 24 hours as a thank you from us and the 200 episodes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is what amounts to 10% off of anything in the store. So you can collect points and then you can redeem them for coupons of percentage off. And here is our second co-host. Now, who is this, Johan? That's your little brother, Leo, right? And he is just mesmerized by all the lights. Yeah. So, hi, everybody. My name is Leo. Now, Papa calls you something else, doesn't he? What is your nickname? What does Papa call you?
Bobo.
He calls you Bobo, right?
That's right.
And so what does he call little Leo? He calls him Santu. Yeah. So this is Bobo and Santu in Papa's world.
Got it.
Yeah, so we are going to enjoy the day together and celebrate our 200. We appreciate you being here with us. Remember the loyalty program. So if you have not joined our loyalty program, all you got to do is sign up on our website. So set up an account, and then you automatically start collecting points. You may be collecting points already, and you don't even know it. So you can also register your birthday, and you get extra points on your birthday. And so we're excited. Double points for 24 hours. Check it out. Anything on the website. So thank you all again. And we will be here Friday. Our next Tipsy Tuesday will be live from Studio A in Minnesota. And that date is, what is that date, Mr. HP? I don't have my script. Oh, there it is. That's April 18th, 4 p.m. Central Time, kicking off our Strip Twist Quilt-along. So we are going to say goodbye. Johan, are you going to say goodbye?
Wednesday tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Let's remind you all, Colleen will be here tomorrow morning, 9:30 with 1 Yard Wednesday. Some great specials on 1 Yards. It's at 9:30, so y'all know double points until 10. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you for another 200 episodes. Let's see if we can make it. Bye, everybody.